guys, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Whitney and this is my channel called House and Heart. I'm honored that you guys are watching today, and I hope that you find this video inspiring and motivating for you as you tackle your own house. Today I'll be doing my entire house clean with me. So my house had gotten a little out of hand, and I actually filmed this on a Friday. I don't know about you, but it just makes me feel a lot more relaxed and calm going into the weekend with my house reset. And so today I'm going to be doing some laundry. I'm going to be going through each and every room and kind of making sure that things are put away and clean and organized, and just so that I can start my weekend on a fresh note. Today I'm just going to be starting in my bedroom as I usually do. There's just something about making your bed that honestly makes the whole room feel put together, and it just kind of gets you in the mood because you can see kind of the instant transformation. So if you're new around here, I do a lot of videos on organization and cleaning and just lifestyle stuff. So if any of that interests you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It really does help my channel to grow and for me to continue making these videos. And so I am just honored that you're here. I hope you find it inspiring. So Nate and I have been trying to break our habit of putting our clean clothes on the floor in a pile. This tends to not motivate us very much to fold them because we can just walk around it or just kind of think I'm going to get to it someday. So I'm just going to be putting it on my bed and folding it here. I'm just curious, where do you guys like to fold your laundry? Is it your bedroom, laundry room, living room? Comment down below where you like to fold your laundry.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere we won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else.
So my former roommate, Chandler, actually, she was getting married, and an older woman had told her that when you're doing laundry, go ahead and say a prayer for your husband or your friends or family. And I really like that idea because there's a lot of absent-mindedness in folding clothes, and it's very mundane. And so just kind of getting outside of yourself and wishing well and saying a prayer for other people is a really good time to spend. So here's just a little laundry tip. So when you have shirts you need to hang up, I just usually put them on top of each other and then fold them down and then go to the next one to put the hanger in, and it actually does save a lot of time. So that's just a little tip for you. Now I'm just going to be tackling my bedside table. So here I was just going to be putting things where they belong. It was more of an organizational thing, and then getting rid of my drink. So I actually don't drink alcohol, but I did have a wine glass full of sparkling water that I took to bed the night before, but I never finished it. So I just kind of got rid of that and kind of wiped down my table. So over here I'm just kind of tidying up Nate's side of the bedroom, and he has a lot of like vitamins he takes before bed, so I'm just kind of organizing those in his drawer here.
Wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted.
I always end cleaning a room by vacuuming or wiping down the floors, and so in this case I'm just going to be vacuuming our bedroom, and I love a fresh vacuumed room. I just feel like it just makes the whole room just feel fresh and clean. And so go ahead and comment down below, what is your favorite household task that you do? Mine is definitely vacuuming.
Just know things will never be the same, like strangers again. We'd never fall, could have tried much harder, now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high.
So when I clean, I actually start in one room and then I work out of that room. So the next room that my bedroom is touching is the hallway. So I'm just cleaning this up. I actually just got done with my laundry room makeover. So if you haven't seen that, I'll be sure to link it in the description box below. But yeah, just in our hallway was kind of a little bit of a catch-all, so I just put everything where it belonged and finished with vacuuming.
Strangers again, we're like strangers again.
So onto the bathroom. This is Nate and mine's master bathroom, and honestly it had not been cleaned in a while. Nate and I are thinking about putting in new floors in this upper bathroom, so we did have 2 samples that we were thinking about, so go ahead and comment down below which one you think would look better, the gray one or the lighter wood tone color. So when I clean, I typically go from top to bottom just in case anything falls down on the floor. I'm going to be sure to vacuum that up later, but I typically will start with counter spaces and just get all the things put away in their designated spots. And today it was time to refill my soap dispenser, and so I am using the Everspring brand from Target in the lavender scent, and Nate and I have actually appreciated this scent and the soap, so I would recommend this.
Strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again. Like strangers again. I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this.
Onto my toilet. So I actually don't use a lot of toxic products in my home, but I do really like the Clorox wands, and so I have these in both my upstairs and downstairs bathroom, and they just work really well because it's just this detachable head that you just throw away after using it, and it really does a good job about getting the toilet bowl really clean, and it does do the job well, so that I will compromise on.
You can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
Now that the floors are all vacuumed up, I am going to just mop the floors. So I do use my Thief Spray and my Norwex mop here, and it does work really, really well. I have loved both these products. It did make the room feel so fresh and clean.
You're fearless, steal all the gold you can get.
Here's my laundry room, so I'm just going to be making sure that everything is put away here. I actually did do my laundry room DIY project, and so I'll be sure to link that in the description box below, but we still did have some tools out that I was just going to be putting away, as well as Nate had gotten this like light that we could put under our shelf to get more light in this space, and so I actually just did something pretty junky, but I wanted to see what it looked like up, so I just like taped it up and saw what it looked like, and I really do appreciate this light in this space. On to the downstairs. As you can see, my downstairs was quite cluttered and messy, so I always start my living room by resetting the couch, which in this case just meant putting my throws where they belong and then just kind of resetting the cushions. So I do love this couch because it is really easy to host people and everyone has a spot, and it's also extremely comfortable. So I actually got this couch on like Facebook Marketplace a couple years ago, and I'm so glad I did. It was exactly what I was wanting, and it only costed me $300.
Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out.
I love to light candles in my space because it is very calming, and I think it brings a very warm aesthetic. So here I'm just wiping down my coffee table with my thieves spray, and then that section is done. Next I'm going to be moving on to our entryway. So I don't know why, but there always is like a multitude of shoes, and it's just the two of us, my husband and I, but somehow they just like multiply in the entryway. So I'm just putting those where they belong, and then I'm going to be tackling my entryway bench here, and so just kind of putting things where they belong and kind of resetting this space. So I'd actually created this pot. I kind of DIY'd it, so I'll be sure to leave that video linked in the description box as well. But this was a pot I created with some little pampas grass, and I decided to move it to the stair landing. I thought it looked a lot better in this space and kind of tied the two pictures together. A little design tip that when you're grouping things together, do it in odd numbers. So I usually will either have a 1 or a 3 or 5 grouping.
Changing your mind, nah, 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 we ain't got the time. I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better.
And just like that, this space is clean and tidy and reset for the weekend, and I'm just so happy. I really do appreciate when our living room is reset, and it just kind of sets the tone for the entire downstairs.
Baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want.
Next up is our kitchen. So as you can see, our kitchen was a little bit of a disaster zone. We had a lot of stuff just laying out and needing to be tended to. So typically Nate and I will tackle the kitchen together, but for my video, he lets me do it because it's content. Anyway, so I'm just going to be tackling this as well as our little kitchen nook. So I don't know about you, but our kitchenette table definitely is a catch-all for Nate and I. This is just some of the laundry that I had folded, and it's like dishcloths and dish towels and other things like that. So I'm just putting that away and then wiping down our table so that it's clean and fresh for our next meal. I don't do this every time, but I did do the chairs as well, and then I'm just going to finish up vacuuming underneath. We did have a couple crumbs and just pieces of items that needed to be vacuumed up.
Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without.
So here I'm just cleaning up from our lunch. So Nate and I had meat bowls, which usually we make peppers, onions, mushrooms, put a little bit of spinach in there, and then have like the base of meat with our avocado mayo on top, and it is so delicious. On this side of the kitchen, I was just kind of cleaning up from meal prep. So Nate and I had made these little meat bowls for lunch, and along with these little gluten-free dinner rolls. And so I was just putting that away so that I could clear the counter space and clean up this area. I hope this video inspired you guys. I loved having you along for the journey. It's really an honor that you watch my videos, and if you found it motivating, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. That way you will not miss out on any new videos that I put out in the weeks ahead. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and as always, keep your house and heart decluttered and clean.